beautiful and immaculate designer bags, clothes, shoes, and accessories. It's a designer candy store. So go check out Serendipity Consignment Boutique, Glades Plaza, 2200 Glades Road, Boca Raton, or visit their website at consignmentboca.com. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge in downtown Boca Raton does fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand Building in Boca Raton. The number again is 561-409-4065.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
It's the Becky and Boca Show, coming to you live every Thursday night at 6 p.m. from glamorous downtown Boca Raton. I'll show you how to live life in style in one of the country's most elegant cities, nestled right along the beautiful Atlantic beaches between Palm Beach and Miami. So sit back, relax, and let me show you how to indulge yourself Boca style. Hello, welcome to the Becky and Boca Show. I have a very exciting guest here, and I have this thing in my ear that we're going to talk about in a minute. But first, I have to tell everybody I'm having a big event tomorrow night. You can go to Becky and Boca Facebook. This is a grand opening for the new Serendipity East, which is at 111 East Palmetto Park Road. And we're going to have a DJ out there, and we're going to have wine, and we're going to have food from 3 different restaurants. We have La Sorel, we have Cam Pie, and we have another one. Who's the new one? Oh, the noodle place right in downtown East Boca, the brand new one. So we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to give away so many things, including this device that I'm going to tell you about. And I would also like to welcome 2 new sponsors to my show. Figurella, that's the Italian Women's Workout Center, and a business called Ageless Body Sculpting Plus. They're both going to be at the event, and Figurella is going to give out some memberships, and the Ageless Body Sculpting Plus is going to give everybody that attends a coupon for a $200 treatment. It's an electromagnetic field therapy treatment that fixes a whole bunch of things from insomnia to osteoporosis. I mean, it's just incredible. It's this recliner that you lay down in. It's got lights on the bottom, and it's got electromagnetic therapy. So everybody gets a free $200 gift certificate for that shows up. Okay, now let's get to what I have here. My guest tonight is Dr. Richard Cartledge. He is the chief cardiac surgeon from Boca Regional Hospital. And he's an engineer, and he has developed a lot of medical devices. And the one that we're featuring tonight, this is a personal device. This one isn't just for use in medicine. It's called Nirvana. And I have it in one ear, and then there's a plug for the other ear. And it's hooked up to my phone, and my musical playlist is playing on here. And this thing is amazing. It's a way to get you into a euphoric state without surgery. They can implant devices, but he has figured out a way to do it with these little earbuds and this piece of equipment. So I'm going to let him tell us about it because he's the expert. Okay, go ahead, Dr. Cartledge.
Thank you, first off, for having me. And I'm really excited to tell your listeners and your viewers about this development. This is the first consumer product I've ever done. And I usually do bona fide mainstream surgical devices. I know you're a big
inventor of a lot of devices that are actually used in the OR.
Yes.
All over the country, all over the world.
Over the world.
See?
All over the world.
So this isn't some little play device, people. This is the real deal.
So this is based in science, of course, and the important thing to understand about where the origin of this device came from is that there is a very special nerve that connects your brain to your body called the vagus nerve. And it's one of 3 nervous systems where your brain is connected to your body. You've got your spinal cord, which is responsible for your motor function, your muscle contraction, and also sensation. Then you have your sympathetic connection between your brain and your body. That's your fight or flight response.
Okay.
When you're stressed, when you have anxiety, it makes you sweat, it increases your heart rate, increases your breathing, it makes you feel sort of uncomfortable. Then there's the parasympathetic system, which is the last connection between the brain and the body, and that is the counterbalance to the sympathetic system. This is what you upregulate when you're meditating. Buddhist monks are expert at doing that, but it takes them years to figure out how to properly get to that state of meditation.
And in this state of meditation, we're talking about, like you said, you can get a euphoric
Absolutely.
feeling.
Absolutely.
And you said it doesn't just last when you have this in. The more you do it, the more it stays with you?
Yes. The more you
It's
use
amazing.
it, the more it stays with you. And, at first pass, people may think, well, how can an electronic device where you flip a switch make you feel good? Because it's really the first of its kind.
Yeah, I know.
The history of stimulation of the parasympathetic nervous system via stimulating the vagus nerve is 25, 30 years old. And it has been around for a long time. The problem is it's been an implantable device where electrodes are wrapped around the nerve.
So you actually have to go in there.
You actually have to go in there, surgically implant it. And there's a lot of risk to it, and it's extremely expensive between the device and the trappings of implanting it in the hospital and so forth. It's around $50,000. And it's used and FDA approved for multiple medical disorders.
Okay.
Currently, it's FDA approved in this country for preventing seizures. It calms the brain down. It also is FDA approved for depression that's refractory to medication.
Oh.
And
Does this work for depression?
This is not designed for that.
Okay.
This is not a bona fide medical device. This is a consumer product.
Okay.
But the history of this is rooted in medical science. And the third FDA-approved indication for an implantable vagus nerve stimulator is weight loss, believe it or not. That recently got approved about 9 months ago.
Does this work for that?
It wasn't designed for that.
Okay, off-label?
But stay tuned as our research comes out.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's explain to people how it works. I have one earbud in the left ear, and it's important that you put the blue one in the left ear.
Absolutely.
Right? And
Absolutely.
then I'm putting this one in the right ear. And then I have this connected to my phone so that I can play my musical playlist.
And I'll explain why that is.
Go ahead.
So there are two vagus nerves, and that's it. Those are the two superhighways of counterbalancing the stress response in your body. The right vagus nerve primarily controls the heart rate, and that's why we stay away from the right vagus nerve.
Okay, so this one's not doing anything.
Correct. That's just giving you the stereo music.
Okay, that's where my music's coming in. The
music passes through.
Okay.
The left side, which is clearly designated as
one.
blue, has a very special earbud that is an innovation that we developed over years, where it is a silicone, conductive and non-conductive silicone injection molded electrode.
Okay.
There's nothing metallic on it.
Okay.
Yet that's where the conduction occurs. And it sends a signal through the ear canal to the vagus nerve, and then that signal goes up to the brain and gives you all of the benefits.
All right. So I know I had turned it up earlier. There's a control here. Now, I can feel a little tingling in here.
You will.
And the higher it goes,
the more tingling. Yes, exactly. So the tingling that you're feeling is the nirvana signal actually penetrating the skin and getting to the nerve. Now, in the early development stages of this, some people found it a little unsettling. So what we did is we synchronized it to music so that the intensity of the signal going into your ear is actually totally synchronized with the music. So
How
the
does it
beat
do
of the
that?
music, it's really neat.
That's amazing.
It pairs certain wavelengths of the music to the signal, and it has gotten people to tolerate intensity much higher.
So you want to go
music.
higher with this because
The
that's
higher
how you're
you
going to get
go,
more of a. I don't have it on real high right now because I'm interviewing him. But
Sure.
If I were home and on the couch, I'd want to crank this way up, right?
It's as if, look at it as a dose. So
Okay.
the higher the intensity and the longer the session, the higher the total dose and
Okay.
the more profound the effect.
Okay.
The important thing to remember, Becky, is that this is not a use it once kind of thing. You can, And some people have it in their purse, and when they're stressed, they bring it to work and they can put it in and have a little nirvana session during their lunch break, or maybe stealing away in their cubicle. But this is best used on a daily basis, 5 to 7 days a week, between 15 through 45-minute sessions.
And what results am I going to get from that?
Okay, so what you're going to get is, number one, you're going to get upregulation of your parasympathetic axis. So you're going to feel calm, relaxed. Thoughts that are clouding your head and entering that are unwanted will go away.
Ooh.
You can sit down and focus on a task, even if you had a stressful environment outside of the task. It will give you a sense of well-being. It tips the odds in your favor in terms of how you feel.
Okay.
So
it's a mood enhancer.
It does enhance your mood. It absolutely enhances your mood, especially with daily use. But most people will experience immediate effects as far as stress relief and focus.
I'm feeling very relaxed.
Excellent, excellent. So you're starting to feel how it just relaxes you. And if you had an onerous task, it makes the task a lot easier to do.
Interesting.
And what we didn't expect is we've got 4,500 or so units out there, and we've done all sorts of interrogatories and studies and so forth. And one of the unexpected results that we have been getting are from people that have trouble sleeping.
You told me that. Yes. Wow. If this helps people that can't sleep, that's incredible.
It is remarkable. Matter of fact, people that use it for a 30-minute session get the best sleep of their night. And we've also shown that scientifically with wearable bioelectric devices showing sleep quality and sleep duration. And it works amazingly well when compared to a control group.
So if I were someone that had trouble sleeping, I would put this in before I go to sleep while I'm laying down
Correct.
Okay.
So whatever your bedtime is, if you start it an hour earlier or so, and you give yourself 15 to 30-minute session, about 10, 15 minutes after the session, you will go right to sleep. And you will wake up refreshed.
Gosh. Wow.
And that was not anticipated. But
that was just like a...
an unexpected benefit.
Wow. And now tell me about, you said it can help people focus, like people that have ADD or something like that?
It's not designed for that.
Right.
However, we have been getting hundreds of people writing in saying, I have ADD. It's amazing. I can focus. They've let their children try it over 18.
Okay.
Is what is required.
Okay. I'm barely over 18.
And we didn't intend it to be for ADD, but it gives an intense focus, especially like myself. I'm an energetic type A personality. It's really hard for me to do a task that I'm not interested in. Like going through my taxes.
Doing the taxes. I was just going to say that.
Just
That's my worst too.
I can't get through 10 minutes of it.
So that pile of things on my dining room table that I'm supposed to be doing that I never want to do, I can sit down and put this in and
you put
focus.
this in, get your nirvana on, and you will go as long as you need to. You will see.
Would it be good for studying for college students?
Fantastic for studying.
Oh, Michael and Sam, I'm going to get you one of these, my two boys.
The number of college students that have written in about how it helps them focus is incredible. Matter of fact, very often people are treated with stimulants for ADD.
Yes.
And stimulants are not a good drug in general for long-term use. This is drug-free.
I have one son entering med school, another going into law school. Will this help them?
Congratulations.
Study?
Absolutely. I'm not sure they'll need it, but they're getting
Why not?
They've gotten into school. But law school, I'm sure the thought of going through thick books every day.
And med school, you know how tough that is.
Med school is tough too.
So now tell me, this is the earbud that is doing something. The other one is just putting the music in my ear, correct?
That's correct. So the earbuds are different. So if you notice, there's a blue dot on the side of that earbud.
Okay.
They're removable and replaceable, and there's different sizes. And fitting
to fit your ear.
To fit your ear properly.
Okay.
You want to get a good seal and a good fit. So even though the earbuds look similar, the one with the blue dot actually has tines that have electrodes that are positive and negative all the way around. The other one is just silicone, even though it looks the same.
Yeah, that's the one for the music.
You want to make sure you put the one with the blue dot on the left side.
Okay, that's the left one.
Yes.
And he's going to be at my event tomorrow night, and we're going to give one of these away in the raffle. So you might want to show up because this is a really cool
And
thing.
we'll even give a private session on how to dial it in for you, whoever
Okay.
wins it.
And you can talk about this tomorrow night, too. You can show people how it
Thank
works
you.
and everything, because this is just amazing. Okay, so I'm putting this in my left ear, and this is stimulating the vagus nerve?
Yes, stimulating the
How
vagus
does it do
nerve.
that?
Well, here's the thing. The vagus nerve has traditionally been accessed, as I said, surgically deep in the neck. The vagus nerve goes from the brainstem through the neck, and it connects to every organ in your body, and
Wow.
it wraps around every nerve in your body because it supplies the counterbalance of the sympathetic system throughout.
Okay.
So it is most coalesced, least branching as you go higher towards the brain.
Okay.
It just so happens that a branch of the vagus nerve courses right by the ear canal and actually supplies the outer third of your ear canal. That's why some people that use a Q-tip will say it's like an eargasm
I
that
do
it
that
gives
to my
them.
dog.
They love it, right?
I take a Q-tip in my dog's ear, and he just goes crazy.
Now you know why that is.
He gets
Now we
all
know.
relaxed. His eyes roll back into his head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, how many people love to like put a Q-tip?
Yeah.
Not recommended.
supposed to.
Please don't do that at home. But it feels good to put a Q-tip in your ear.
So that's the same sensation?
Same principle. Yes. As a matter of fact, now in retrospect, I'm realizing why auricular acupuncture works because you're stimulating the vagus nerve,
Okay.
and this just does a much more effective job at it. And you don't need a professional to administer it.
Right.
You can
Just
do it yourself.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
It almost sounds too good to be true. This is amazing.
And that's why it's important for everyone to understand the science. If anyone looks up, does a search on vagus nerve stimulation and implantables, they will see
That it's
hundreds of peer-reviewed articles on it.
But you can't just get one implanted. You have to have medical criteria. And,
You have to have medical criteria.
and it's probably expensive.
It's extremely expensive. The device itself is around $30,000.
Holy cow.
Plus
And
the
your
implantation.
device is how much?
Right now, it's $279.95.
And how would people get this if they want one?
We have a website where you
Okay.
can order it right off the website. It's experiencenirvana.com. Experience Nirvana. Nirvana is spelled Nervana, not
So
with
it's
an I.
nerve. It's not the band.
Correct. So think nerve. Exactly. Think nerve.
Not Kurt Cobain.
Don't think Kurt Cobain.
Okay.
So the website's www.experiencenirvana.com. And you can
Okay,
order
and I'll
it
put
there.
it on my Facebook page for anybody that doesn't get that. So okay, so they can go there and order this thing,
Yep.
and then all the instructions are in there, I assume, on
Yes.
how to use it.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a pretty thick instruction manual in here, which I
Okay.
do want you to read, Becky.
Okay.
There's a lot of
I always read the instruction manuals.
Not a lot of people do. There's a lot of information in there, and it's really important. The important thing with this device is that the first time you use it, you have to be familiar with the directions, and you need patience to dial it in for you. Once you do that, then
Okay.
subsequent sessions are quick and easy.
Okay. By dial it in, what do you mean?
Meaning, number one, the main thing is to get the earbud fit.
To fit.
Right.
Yeah. And you said this one fits really well on me.
That one fits perfectly.
Okay.
The headset that comes with the device comes with.
Oh, there's a headset too?
No, the earbud headphones.
Yeah.
The medium earbuds that are removable and disposable are packed with the headset.
Oh, okay. So you
So
have
you
disposable
have-
things that go on.
It just
up
so
the top.
happens that the mediums are the most common ear canal size. However, there is a small, which is a size down, that's included in the kit.
Okay, so you can change it.
It's a large, and then there's an extra large. So
Okay.
having the right snug fit is absolutely
important.
critical in getting a good
Gotta fit
signal.
tight in there. Okay.
Absolutely. So that's and then getting familiar with the controls.
Yeah,
There's
I
a-
was learning those.
There's a couple different signals
There's
that
an
you
up
can
and
choose.
down button.
Yes.
And what does this do?
Okay. So
Dial.
this can be used with or without music.
Okay.
Some people use it exclusively with music. Some people use it without music. Some people do it either way, depending upon their scenario.
So if you're not using the music, you don't have to put the right earbud in?
Nope.
So I could lay on the couch and watch a movie?
Absolutely.
Ooh, I think I'm going to do that tonight.
Absolutely. A lot of people
Okay.
use it without music at work.
Yeah,
Actually,
sure.
they think they just have their cell
Yeah,
phone button.
right.
They don't know.
Okay.
So
And if I'm going to use this to fall asleep, do I sleep with this in there, or do I take it out before I fall asleep?
You take it out before you go to sleep. The session automatically shuts off. Some people have fallen asleep with it in their ear, but it shuts off.
Oh, it shuts off after a period of
After
time?
whatever time you set it at.
Oh, you
correct.
set the time.
You set the time.
I see.
And it's between.
Right, it says time left 12 minutes on here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And the control, the big dial, has to do with syncing up your music to the signal.
Okay.
You turn the dial clockwise, and it makes the signal more sensitive to changes
Oh,
in the
that's
music.
how it goes with the music?
Yes.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yes.
And then now you can dial it up. Like I'm going 19, 20, 21,
On
22.
the fly. You can dial it up, dial it down while you're having a session.
What am I trying to get to?
So here's the principle. What I tell people is you want the signal to feel intense,
Like right
but
now I
not
can feel some vibration.
not uncomfortable. So
Okay.
I have people slowly dial up the intensity until it's intense. Or
I'm
if
at
it gets,
24. What level is that?
That's pretty high.
Yeah, you see me smiling about it. I am feeling
That
good.
is pretty high, yes.
Okay.
25 is the maximum.
Oh,
And
right.
it's amazing that you're able to tolerate this on your first
I
session.
do feel a little lot. Yeah, maybe I better go down before I get too loopy here. Okay, so now I'm down to like 14. Is that like a good?
It's different
Just
people
depends.
because different. The other principle is that your ear canal should be clean. And
How do you know if it's clean?
Well, it may not be.
So you
However,
clean it out first?
Well, that's recommended
Okay.
because dry skin, oils, earwax cause insulation of the signal.
Right. You don't want to. Okay, you don't want to block
If you
it.
use it
because
right
it's-
when you get out of the shower, you'll probably not be able to tolerate more than 10 or 12.
Oh, because it's nice and clean.
Because it's nice and clean, or people use
I
some.
was at 24. I just I got to clean my ears. This
So-
just seems incredible to me.
Thank you. Thank you. It's really neat. It's drug free, and it's the healthiest thing you could do for sleep, for focus. It enhances
And I
your.
like the fact, this isn't a toy. I mean, this is the head cardiac surgeon at Boca Regional Hospital, and you have incredible credentials, and you've been doing cardiac surgery for how long?
I've been doing heart surgery since 2000.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
so 17 years.
So this is not just some toy that somebody came up with. This guy
No,
knows what
this-
he's doing.
Let me tell you something. I mean, I have over 100 patents, and
Yeah, I knew that.
A
Yeah.
lot of my devices are. I mean, Boca Regional has a number of my devices.
So there are probably surgeons all over the world that are
yes.
using your devices
Let me tell you,
in the OR.
If you've had surgery in a hospital, there is a very good chance that one of my devices was used on you, whether it be a stapler or certain coagulation devices. And most recently, I developed a catheter-based heart valve.
Oh, wow.
So we have a lot of neat things that
Okay,
have,
so
that have
this
come
guy's
out.
no schmuck here. He's like,
No, well, thank you.
he's the real deal. And that's why I'm so excited about this because
Well, thanks, and I appreciate you validating it because, on first glance, as a consumer, I would say, "Come on,
Oh,
you
I
turn
know.
on a
That's
button
what
and
everybody-
you feel
yeah.
good." I mean,
Right.
come on. But it actually does it, and anyone that's interested in the science, we can fill.
Yeah, I did a lot
their
of Googling
email.
about it. Yeah,
And
I
you
read a lot
saw.
about it. Yep.
It's there. We've done our own collected our own data. There's volumes of science, and I spent years making sure we stimulate the vagus nerve.
Yeah, see, that's
and we
the
do.
most exciting part because, like you said, that's not easy to get to, and the fact that you can get to it without surgery is
Exactly.
Very cool.
Exactly. So it's very exciting. It's very accessible, and it allows the average consumer to feel what vagus nerve stimulation feels like.
that you'd never be able. And it's so exciting that there's so many different applications for it too.
There are.
Like
there
studying
are.
for my boys, we're going to try that, and all my friends that have trouble sleeping.
Absolutely. Now, you know what's funny? Meditation works well for sleeping and for focus. And meditation is very popular. It's known to be effective, and it's
Right.
known to upregulate what we talked about, the parasympathetic axis.
So you get that calm
You get the
feeling
calm,
of
and
euphoria.
it squelches your flight or fight response. The problem is meditation is not easy.
I've tried it.
You have to concentrate
I
to
can't
meditate.
get there.
So
yeah.
if you're able to concentrate to meditate, then you can concentrate to do your taxes. So
Right. I always
you
start
know,
thinking about something else, and I have tried this.
exactly, and your mind gets filled with other thoughts.
It's impossible for me to clear my mind.
And when you talk to a Buddhist monk, they'll tell you it takes a lifetime for them to really get to what they
Right.
call enlightenment or perfected
So I'm never going to get there that
meditation.
way.
It's hard. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't have the time to focus on it.
Yeah,
You know. So some people are good at meditation, and
Oh, I
meditation
know.
is great. It is great if you have the time and you have the motivation.
And you can get
If
to
you
that
don't,
point.
You get Nirvana, you turn the button on, and it takes you there.
Oh, wow. So this will be the same thing that they're experiencing when they're...
It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same thing. This puts you into that same state and all the benefits of meditation you get by pressing a button.
All right.
So...
Okay, everybody, make sure you come out tomorrow night if you want to meet Dr. Cartledge and try this thing out. It's Serendipity Consignment Boutique East, which is my girlfriend Lisa's brand new store right downtown Boca Raton on Palmetto Park Road, right across from where the new Louis Bossi is going in. That's opening this weekend. That's going to be a great place. It's in the base of the Hyatt. She's right across the street, so right in the heart of downtown Boca, right by Meisner Park. And people have asked me about parking. There's a lot of parking in the decks at Meisner Park, and that's only a block away. If you can park in the street, that's fine. There's a lot of spots there. And then there's also over in the building where Chops is, which is a block in the other direction. Figuerella is in there also. If you go into the parking deck on the back side of that building, you'll go down. It's just amazing to me. I didn't even know there were basements in Florida. You go down several levels, and all the white spots in there is public parking. So there's plenty of parking in East Boca if you know where it is. But if you're worried about that, take Uber. That's what I do. $5 from my house, I can get
Uber's
anywhere.
great.
And
I
it's
love
wonderful.
Uber.
Yes.
Yeah, eighth wonder of the world.
So you might want to Uber out to my party tomorrow night. And you can meet Dr. Cartledge. You can try this. And we're giving away thousands of dollars worth of items. We're giving away a designer handbag. We're giving away, like I said, this treatment, a $200 treatment with radio stimulation. That's electromagnetic field therapy treatment. We're giving away something from BioStation. They're giving a body skin tightening treatment. And Dr. Jason Green, dermatologist, is giving us a couple of different treatments. One's worth $250, the other's worth $150, and he's giving us a whole bunch of products. So I've probably forgotten some. Ivy Lee's Beauty Lounge, they'll be there giving away 50% off coupons for the makeup. And I'm wearing their new eyelashes tonight. They named an eyelash after me. This is the Becky eyelash. It's silk. So that's their brand new thing. And
I've been admiring
they'll be
those.
there. Oh, thank you. Look how big they are. They're
Fantastic.
incredible. I love them. So they have these new eyelashes there. So you're going to meet those girls tomorrow night. And Janet will be there. Janet is the my hair girl. She blew out my hair tonight. She works over at Ivy Lee's. And she's going to wear one of these ponytails and show you how you can get them. You can get them to match your hair. All sorts of fantastic stuff. So come on out. Dr. Alan Bauman will be there. Tell you how to get thicker hair. My plastic surgeon, Dr. Handel, will be there. You can consult with him. We have the girls from Figuerella. We have Buffy Tucker, the sweet spot guru. You can talk to her about vaginal rejuvenation. And we're going to have Dr. Dean Dorfman. He's going to talk about foot pain so we can keep wearing our high-heeled shoes. Nina Pressman, she's going to be there she's from the Ageless Body Sculpting Plus. She's my new advertiser. So you can meet all these people. Everybody that's associated with Becky and Boca will be at this event. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have wine. We're going to have food from the local restaurants and lots of fun stuff. So come on out. You'll meet Dr. Cartledge. One more time, give us your website.
Sure, thanks. It is www.experiencenirvana.com. Experience Nirvana, Nervana.
Okay, we're going to have the device there. People can try it out. So hope to see you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you so
Cartledge, for
much.
coming in.
It's fantastic.
Serendipity Consignment Boutique is unlike any other consignment shop you have ever seen. Lisa has the most beautiful and immaculate designer bags, clothes, shoes, and accessories. It's a designer candy store. So go check out Serendipity Consignment Boutique, Glades Plaza, 2200 Glades Road, Boca Raton, or visit their website at consignmentboca.com.
Figuerella, the Italian women's fitness and weight loss system, is now in downtown Boca Raton. Sculpt your body while losing pounds and inches with a 30-minute guided workout in one of Figuerella's unique thermogenic bubbles, then detox in an oxygen pod before enjoying a full-body lymphatic massage. The Figuerella system is guaranteed to help you reach your fitness and weight loss goals. Call 844-662-8941 to book your first complimentary workout. Burn fat, increase your metabolism, and reshape your curves with science. Contact Figurella at 844-662-8941 or FigurellaUSA.com.
You've been listening to and watching The Becky and Boca Show. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge in downtown Boca Raton does fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand Building in Boca Raton. The number again is 561-409-4065. And now, back to the show. Hello, welcome to the second half of the Becky and Boca Show. We've switched out Dr. Cartledge for Chiara and Katerina, and they are here from Figurella.
Yes, hi, how are
Hi,
you?
and Figurella just started sponsoring my show, and I have been doing the Figurella program for, I think it's 10 days now.
How is it going?
It's fantastic. I lost 2 pounds.
That's awesome. And just 4 sessions, right?
Yeah.
That's
But,
great.
and I'm following your diet.
Awesome.
And what I like about it is it's not difficult at all.
So it's not a diet, right?
No, it's not a diet at all. I mean, the first night I went out to eat in Meisner Park. So I just I photocopied the you have 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks you start on a certain diet and then you switch.
Right.
And I just cut that out, put it in my purse, and took it with me. And then when I ordered, I looked what I could order.
There you go.
And I didn't touch the bread on the table. I didn't have dessert.
Awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, so you can follow this diet. It's not restrictive at all.
It's not.
You just
It's
have to eat
not.
the right things.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
a balance. So, cavemen were not eating carbs or preservatives.
They didn't make
so
bread,
we
did
want to
they?
kind of start over from there with the meat and the good stuff.
Yeah.
And then little by little, we will put everything
You'll add
back.
more stuff. And what I liked about it was normally I probably would have eaten the breadsticks on the table and I probably would have ordered dessert. But because I was on your program,
There you
I just
go.
didn't. So
It's a little commitment,
yeah,
It's a
it is.
mental thing.
And I think, I'm in front of everybody telling them I'm going to do this.
You're
I got to
gonna-
lose weight.
Because you're going to see us the next day and we're going to be like, Becky,
You
what
weigh
did
me
you
every
do?
time I walk in. I don't like that.
But it was a commitment mentally and, in terms of time.
But I've been a member of probably every gym in Boca Raton for the last 20 years, and I've tried everything, and you're totally different.
Yes.
I've never seen anything like this, and I was a little skeptical at first because I'm used to going in there and lifting a ton of weight and working my butt off. This is different.
Yes. So
And,
it makes you raise your eyebrow at the first.
Well,
and
at first,
then-
I like I said, I was skeptical, but I decided since you're going to be sponsoring my show, I'm going to do it. So I did. You're the only gym
And
I'm
you're
going to
happy,
now.
right?
I love it. For one thing, it's not as much time as I had to commit before.
Yes.
I'm going 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday,
Good.
and
Just an hour.
yeah, and only a half hour is actual working out.
Exactly. The rest is just fun. Mm-hmm. Relax.
You get to get in the oxygen pod.
Exactly. And it makes you laugh even more.
Yeah. What if I put this thing on when I'm in the pod?
Right. Exactly. It's like, but yeah.
One thing I have to say about your place, it's an Italian gym, and it is Italian.
It
All the
is.
equipment in there is Italian. Most of the people that work in there
Right.
are Italian. The owners, straight. You girls are both from Italy,
I
right?
wanted to prove it to you.
Yes.
So, like a lot of time it's hard because
People
we
say it's-
prefer to have someone that is really good at this job.
Yeah.
But maybe doesn't speak the perfect English.
It's
So,
not a
like,
problem though. I've been in there, training with different people,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not a problem.
But like
that-
in this case, I brought with me Katerina. She's our massage therapist. Actually, she's the
Oh.
head of massage therapy.
oh, I had that massage last week. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's different without your.
Yeah, she had curly hair.
Yeah. That was an interesting experience.
And she is Italian, of course.
Yep.
So we imported her
Right.
from Italy to give the best massages to the Boca women.
And Figurella is very popular in Italy, right?
Yes, so we have 200 centers there.
Okay, and you're also in South America?
We are 150.
Okay, and now you're in South Florida.
South Florida, for now, we have these 4 locations. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be Coral Gables, Pinecrest, South Beach. We just have the grand opening yesterday.
Oh.
It was packed. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And we have Boca. And we're opening Doral and Aventura in a couple of months.
Look at that. I'm so excited that there's one in Boca. Because now, here's another thing I like about it. It used to be I would go to the gym. I'm all sweaty. Like when I leave there, I'm a mess. And I'm the kind of person that like I'm just going to run in Publix. I'm just going to run in here, and I'm like a mess. And then I always hear Becky. And I turn around like, oh God, and somebody sees me. But your place, I can take a shower in there.
You can
get
put your makeup on.
and I bring an extra change of clothes, throw on a little sundress, and I can spend the whole day going around Boca without having to go home. And I look and feel great.
Isn't that awesome?
It's like a lifestyle. It really is. And it's luxury. It's like a movie star place.
Right. So, the under the logo, we're supposed to have Figurella is a lifestyle. In Italian, it's
That's what it is?
Figurella è uno
Okay.
stile di vita.
Oh.
So that's what's under the logo. But since it's so new here, we decided to put fitness and spa just because
people don't
will
know what that means.
understand
Right.
because it, as we said many times, it sounds like a restaurant.
Yeah.
But we're not.
Right? No, definitely not.
So it's a lifestyle.
Okay, so let's explain. I've been doing the workout, so I can help you with this. What you do. I go in there, and first you weigh me.
Right. Well, first of all, we do a consultation. That's
Right.
a very
The
important
very
part.
first appointment.
Because the consultation is a full 30, 40 minutes where we really understand about you. So
Mm-hmm.
we will be able to judge how many sessions you need to achieve a specific objective.
Right.
Like in case, for example, of Dawn, she's just toning up. So it's a whole different thing. But
I
if
was a
you
bigger
have,
job.
If you have, those 5, 10, 20, 40, whatever
I want to
amount
lose
of
10 pounds.
there you go.
I've lost 2. Okay.
We're halfway
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, not quite. But I'm chugging along. I'm doing this.
Right. So, the consultation is the first part. We
Mm-hmm.
measure you, and that's going to be where we need your signature because that's important. It's where we will determine the guarantee.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you get that amount of sessions, you're going to have this result. If not, money back.
So, okay, I get my money back if I don't lose the weight?
Yep.
Okay, and I love the workout actually because believe it or not, you're laying down the whole time. Well, you get up a little bit on your knees and stuff, but you're laying on a pad in I call it a bubble. You call it a bubble?
Yeah.
Looks like a cable car.
Right.
And those things are made in Italy, right?
Those are made
That's
in
what's
Italy.
nice about this
Yes.
place. Everything's Italian. Everything's different from what I've ever seen in the
real.
gym. Yeah. And so you get in this thing, and you heat it up. And I notice
heat it up.
it's been getting warmer every time I go there. You turn
it's
it up?
actually
No?
always the
Maybe
same.
I'm just working harder.
Yes.
That might be
You're
it.
feeling it more. You
Right,
know,
you're
your
cranking up
enzymes
the
are changing and
intensity.
everything is
Yeah.
getting, your body is getting used to it.
Yeah.
So, it's your body temperature, not more.
Oh,
less.
okay, so it's always the same?
98.6. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, and then there are cables that with little leather straps, you can hook them to your hands
Or
and
your
your
feet.
feet. And then
Yes.
you cross them. Sometimes I put the foot
Right,
ones on my
but
hands.
depending on the exercise that you're doing, like if you're doing, for example, some sort of inner thighs or different type of arms,
You really work all around the thighs and the butt. Let me
that's
tell
the
you.
most important part.
Yes. You do all these different exercises, and I know you can crank up the intensity. And by the end, they were counting like to 22 yesterday. By the time I got up around 18, I was like, "Whoa, I am burning." And that's why I know it's effective.
Yep. So during the consultation, we evaluate everything so that we can personalize your program. So it's not going to be just a random program like when you go to different other gyms. So when they just give you a corporate thing. So you're going to be almost a number. Instead, here, we will evaluate, your how long have you been working out and where you want to focus your workout. And that's going to be your program.
Right.
So the exercises are very specific, and especially we are just for women, so we know
Yep.
where you want to work on. So
Yep.
it's gonna be inner thighs, this little thing
Yeah,
here.
we're working on this.
Yep. So we want to really go very specific, and also when we're doing the massage, and Katerina can
Yeah,
tell you,
we're gonna talk about
she
that in a
will
minute.
go right there.
Oh, yeah,
It's,
she asked me what I wanted to work.
Everything is super
Yeah.
super personalized.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then after the 30 minutes, it's one-on-one. So it's like a personal trainer. It's
You're
not
in
a
the
class.
pod, and then you have a trainer
Right.
right outside. Your head is sticking out, so
Yes.
you
So
can
you
talk
don't-
to her, and she gives you the exercises and counts them out and tells you, to turn this leg, that leg, put the strap on this, put the strap on there.
Yes.
So it's very concentrated on what you want to work on, like I told her. And she's right there to guide you through the way. You can't cheat. You know, sometimes if you go to a big gym and you're by yourself, you know, who knows how many reps you do.
Right.
But this is.
And then you find someone that says, "Hey, Becky," and then you get distracted.
Oh gosh, yes.
And but I'm kidding, but it's actually true because when you stop, your body temperature goes down. That's why it's very hard to stay stable at the right temperature to have your enzymes start working when you're usually at the gym.
Right.
Because of the AC, the fan,
Yep.
people meeting you, and everything.
Well, that's true. You stay warm the whole time you're in that.
Yes, and
in
you
the bubble.
warm up right away. Mm-hmm. We call it the pink zone because, you know,
Pink zone?
everything is
Yeah,
pink at
Figueroa.
Figueroa. So you get into the pink zone, you get into the fat burning zone right away. Mm-hmm. And so you skip the warm up. And usually the warm up is the boring part because you have to do cardio for a long time.
Jumping jacks.
Yep.
Okay. No jumping jacks at Figueroa.
No jumping jacks.
It's like if you're a person that doesn't normally work out or hasn't worked out before, this is a great place to go.
Yeah.
Because I know people that, you know, if I'm a person that's always worked out and I still love it because it's different and you can focus it on what I want to do. But if you're somebody that's never been a gym rat, this is not bad. This is not like you don't have to dread going here.
Because it's low impact.
Yeah, and the 30 minutes goes by very quickly when you're in there.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, we're done. Mm-hmm. And
you
that's
can
it. It's
sweat
30 minutes.
even if you are not doing anything hard, you know, or long, you're still getting your workout and you'll feel it. Because you feel the temperature right away. Mm-hmm. So, like, I had a client a few days ago which told me, I feel very hot right away. And I'm like, well, that's a problem. If you recognize it right away, it means that when you are at the gym, so I invite you to think about it. If you go to the gym and you come and you do your free session at Figueroa, because we offer a free session to try it out.
Everybody
right?
Get a free session.
Free session. Call us, and you're gonna see your body hot, and you're like, oh, I don't feel that at the gym, and that's gonna mean that you're not actually reaching the fat burning zone when you are alone at the gym. Mm-hmm. So.
Because a lot of gyms are air conditioned very strong. They're very cold in there.
Right. And maybe people get used to it. They just find the people there and they have fun, but they're not actually having the results. And that's actually what you want,
and,
right?
You know, you told me once that a lot of people are overworking at the gym. They're working almost too hard. There's a certain plateau where you don't really get the results by working over that limit.
It's true.
So you're being very specific on.
And we don't want you to get bulky. Again, we're women. We like lean muscles. So you don't want to do that much weight.
Right.
Or like women, especially when they want to, get rid of, for example, this is a good example because you see women that still have this, but you see the muscle. So it means that they tried desperately to get the muscle to fill up everything. But if you don't burn the fat first, it's going to be almost impossible.
I've been doing those little exercises for that inside the
look at you
in the bubble.
Right, triceps.
Yeah,
that's the key word.
Yeah. Can we talk about the massage? Because I experienced that last week, and that was like nothing I have ever done before. It's a lymphatic massage.
It's a lymphatic massage. It's a drainage that we do to your total body. So Katerina will open the lymphatic nodes first of all, so that the massage is really effective. So make sure that if you're getting another sort of massage, they're doing that because that's very important.
And how do you do that?
Well, that should be her, but there are specific points. Can you show me the points here in the stomach? And here, I don't know how to say this. The part that...
Like right in your hip?
Right. It kind of like there is another lymphatic node. Okay, underneath the knee.
I love this that they're real Italians.
Yes, they are. We are. And I don't know how to translate those weird names. and close to your cuff.
Okay.
Close to your ankle, actually.
All right. So you're opening those up?
I'm not a massage therapist. Yes, you open the lymphatic nodes. It means that your lymphatic system starts working. Okay.
To drain
the body.
And the interesting thing was, I put on this suit, and it's almost like a scuba diver suit. It came up to here, all the way down the arms, down my whole body. I was like, what am I doing? And it was almost like a meshy fabric.
Yeah, it's like a tight, you say?
Yeah.
a type, but it's a little bit thicker. So first of all, the hair. So it's a vacuum centrally, and then we have this specific technology that is on the rollers that allows the
She
massage.
showed me the bottom of it, and it's a vacuum, and then there's all these little
Correct.
rollers on there.
Right.
Okay. Mechanic
So,
stimulation. Okay.
Yes, it's a multi-micro alveolar stimulation. It means that you're working on the collagen, and it is very, very important that we understand that this technology was made in order to be used on every type of skin. So if you have loose skin and you usually don't get massages because it's very painful, this is not going to be painful because we can
I didn't have any pain at
control
all.
the depth, we
Right.
can control, the rhythm of the suction. So, and the stimulation itself, so the lymphatic drainage that she does at the beginning is personalized for each person because not everyone needs the same
Right.
stimulation. So other than opening the lymphatic nodes, she's going to give you a 20 minutes total body to prepare the body for the actual focus program that is going to be on a specific area that you choose. So it's like, I want to work on my arms. I want to work, on my, also we do butt lifting.
Oh,
That's a cool one.
oh wow! It pushes it up.
Yep.
How do you do that?
That's
I was
come
going to
in.
tell you in
Come
Italian.
in. Yes, I was like, that's a good question. But you can actually, like, when we do expos or stuff like that, you'll see that there is actually one glute that is up and one that is down. We do that on purpose. So in one session, you
so
can
you
actually
do one
see
side
the
and then you
difference.
can see the difference.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Oh boy, this is exciting. So give your phone number if anyone wants to come in for a free session.
Sure.
You'll give anyone a free session to try it, right?
Absolutely. It's
Okay.
gonna
And
be-
you're doing free massages too sometimes.
We're going to end that promotion next week. So last Thursday is going to be the last
Oh,
one.
hurry up, people.
Yep.
Call her.
Call
okay.
me.
The
Call
number
me
is
Bubbles. At the 844-662-8941. 844-662-8941.
Okay, and for everybody in Boca Raton, I'm going to tell you where they're located. They're located on the prettiest street in East Boca. It's right next to Chop's Lobster Bar. Everybody knows where that is. And the building you're in is called...
You asked me the other time, and I had to find out.
Oh,
But
wait,
it is
wait.
on 101 Plaza Real South.
Okay.
I think it's Royal Palm Apartments, the name of the building.
Okay, and it's, to give you an idea of where it is, it's 2 blocks east of Federal Highway and 2 blocks south of Palmetto Park Road. Right between the, we used to call it the Pink Plaza. It's Royal Palm Plaza, and then you have Meisner Park in the other direction. So they're in between the two. And Boca Raton is becoming such a pretty city where you can walk around all these neighborhoods, and they're right in the middle. I mean, you couldn't have a better spot.
Right.
Yeah.
We have a lot of walking trail. When you're walking your dog and you pass in front of this pink thing, because everything is
Everybody's
pink
like, "What is
inside,"
that?
Right. Come in and ask for information so we can show you around, because until you actually come in and you see it,
It's very
you
pretty.
will
You
not
did a
understand
beautiful
what we
build
do.
out in there. It's gorgeous.
you.
It's really
Thank you.
It's like a very beautiful spa.
Thanks.
And I feel so, like I said, you feel like a movie star in there
Yeah,
because
because it's just for you. You are the queen.
and there's a shower in there, and you got the soap that has like the grit in it.
Right,
and it
right,
smells
right.
good, and I mean, it's just Boca has nothing like this. It's totally different than anything
Yep.
you've ever tried.
Yeah. And
So-
there is no other places that do the same thing, especially the oxygen bath.
Oh, talk about that.
Right.
Forgot to talk about that.
The oxygen bath is another of our patented machine, and that is going to be the second. So you got 30 minutes in the bubble and then 15 minutes in the oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
That's a totally relaxing treatment. You're going to get into this other sort of
Looks like a big
capsule.
egg,
Right?
or
Yeah.
space capsule.
Yeah.
And your head
Your
sticks
head
out the
sticks
top.
out. So again, a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be inside of all these machines. Am I gonna get claustrophobic?" But no, right?
No, no.
Because we're there with you.
They
we
stand
talk
there and talk to you the whole time. So
Exactly.
they don't
So-
leave you alone in the
No,
egg.
not
with your
gonna
head
happen.
sticking out.
That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, the first time I saw those things, I was like, "Are you kidding me?
Oh
What is
my God.
this?" They
Yeah.
look like the old NASA space capsules.
Right.
And
Right.
But so they open up this door, and then you get in there and you sit on a little bench.
Yes.
Then they close it.
Very comfortable.
And-
We give you a little towel in case you want to sleep. Also, there are some clients that like to just relax. And what it does, it gives you the oxygen. So the
On your
oxygen,
skin.
yes, and it gives you a steamy effect.
Yeah.
So you actually take a shower right before to open the pores,
Right.
so the oxygen can penetrate the skin,
Mm-hmm.
and that is the fuel, the energy for your body to start, to keep burning fat, because you've been into the bubble, so you activated the lipase,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go into the oxygen, and the oxygen is one of those elements in your body that activates all the reactions, okay? So being that we don't breathe enough oxygen during the day, and it's just a combination of other stuff, including pollution, the real oxygen is gonna increase the level of oxygen that you have in your body.
Okay.
So for 72 hours, you keep burning fat.
That's what I loved, because I work out on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they told me that now on Friday you're going to burn fat till you come back in on Monday because of that.
That's the thing. So we ask you ideally to come in 3 times a week. So like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is perfect.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going to do this the right way.
Right. It's perfect because
I'm
as you
listening to you.
said, Friday, you activate again, you get your oxygen.
And then you can
your
go have fun
oxygen
all
drink.
weekend and you're burning calories.
Exactly. So you're you're at the pool on Sunday, and you're like, I'm still working out.
Yeah, and the diet that you give, it's not really a diet. You just give a sheet saying what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat.
Right,
Not restrictive at all.
No, that's it. So we work a lot with keto diets.
Right.
So you get your body into ketosis,
Right.
which
And that's when
means-
you really burn fat.
Right, because what your body and I like to speak very easily, so I'm not gonna give any big
Right.
terms. But
Okay.
so what you burn is sugars first, carbs, and then you start burning the fat.
Okay.
So if you take off the sugars and the carbs,
Right.
you're gonna burn the fat. So it's like your body is eating its own fat.
Yeah, we like that.
Exactly where you have it. So
Uh-huh.
I want to lose weight here. Great, do the keto so that.
Oh no, it's effective.
Yeah, but our keto, so Figuerella thing, is a specific one, and it's much less restrictive. So we allow cheese.
Yeah, and you didn't tell me I can only have a certain amount of
Right.
anything.
Of what you can have, you can have. So there are a few things that you need to watch in the quantity, of course.
Like you even told me certain kinds of nuts you don't want
Yes.
at least in that first
Yes.
2 weeks, and certain kinds of fruit because there's a lot of carbs or sugars in them.
Correct.
And we wouldn't know that. We would think fruit and nuts are good.
Yeah, and there is
So-
also the little table on the back of those papers where you can actually see how much carbs in each of them, so you can realize yourself.
Like one thing, I don't know if it was you or someone else told me, I always eat a lot of almonds. And I said, you can eat a few almonds, but not, like I take the bag and I sit there in front of the TV and I eat like half a bag of
I'm
almonds.
gonna have a snack.
I don't do that anymore.
Right.
That's not good.
So you see, is as you said, yes, we start you up. We want you to have your results as soon as possible. So of course,
So it's more
a sort
restrictive
of
in the
diet,
first 2 weeks.
Yes,
But I
and-
didn't find it restrictive at all.
Then it just kind of disappears, so because
Okay.
you're just gonna learn.
You're retraining what you
for
should eat and what you
example-
shouldn't eat.
And like what food has a lower glycemic index, for example, so you want to go with that one other than this one. So we always have some new information to give you, so that is going to be easier for you to stay in shape and make the
Yeah,
right
I know
choice.
the girls talk to me while I'm in the egg, and they give me a lot of tips. But for example, the first day I did it, I was going to somebody's birthday, and we were over at Max's Grill in Meisner Park. I'm like, oh God, I'm going out to dinner on the very first day I got this new diet. But like I said, I had a little thing in my purse. I just set it there on the table, and there were a lot of things I could have: fish, salad, vegetables,
Right.
meat,
Yeah.
hamburger if I wanted it without the bun.
Without the bun.
So it was not restrictive at all.
Right.
And
You-
it stopped me from eating, how at Max's Grill they give you the little breadsticks things with the hummus? I didn't touch those.
Just the hummus.
Yeah, you're right. I use a little with the fork. But normally I would have, without even thinking, just eaten the bread.
Yeah.
And, most people do
Yeah.
that when they go to restaurants.
Yeah. And that's because you have an appointment with somebody. And you have an appointment with the scale.
Yeah, I got to show up and
You have an appointment
I
with
think
the scale.
at one point I was up a little from one to
Yeah,
the
I
next,
saw
and I was
that.
like, "Oh my God!"
I was checking your
Yeah,
chart
you're
before
looking at
coming
me.
here.
See, that's the problem.
I was
I
like,
have
I'm
to be
gonna see Becky
responsible.
today.
And then what happened was, I've been doing it for like 9 days now.
Right.
With just in the last couple days, I dropped on my own scale. I could see I'm down 2 pounds, and my stomach felt flatter. It was just like all of a sudden it kicked in.
Right.
So
Right. And
I'm a believer now.
Yeah, little by little, for example, what you really can see. First of all, did you notice that you are kind of sleeping better? You have more energy?
Oh yeah.
That's the
do have more-
oxygen.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
oxygen. And then in a little more, so you'll probably need about 20 sessions to start seeing this. But like on Monday, so we measure you all the time, so you'll know that
I'm coming
on
back in there
Monday-
tomorrow morning.
Right. The Mondays are the problem because you gain back a pound or two because you had a
Yes.
brunch, a lunch.
That's why I do my show on
dinner,
Thursday, because
and-
by Thursday I'm as thin as I'm going to get.
Exactly.
On Friday I start eating again, and then I would never do a show on Monday.
Oh my God, that's funny. So yeah, you'll see that on Monday you're actually not gaining back that pound or two.
Okay, good.
Because the metabolism started working better. So it's easier for you to stay in shape.
Right.
That's the objective. You want to, work hard at the beginning so that is going to be easier for you to maintain the results that you achieved.
Oh, I'm just thrilled that I started this because, for one thing, I'm used to going to the gym every day. And it would be a good 90 minutes by the time I get there, work out, then I got to go home and shower. So it's a big chunk of my day, every day. That's what I was doing. So now I'm trying this. I'm doing it full blast 3 times a
Right.
week. I would work out more, but you say it's not necessary.
Religiously.
So I'm like, now I have 2 days a week where I don't have that huge chunk of time that I have to dedicate toward working out. So if this works, it's amazing because it frees up a lot of time for me, and it's pleasant. And like I said, I leave there clean. I got my makeup on. I have
You
a
don't
new
need
dress
to go
on.
home and
yeah,
take
no, I
a
don't have to go
shower.
home. And that took a whole, so that, would wrap up a lot of time in my day. So
Right.
totally different. Okay, we
Right.
only have like a couple minutes here. Anything
Okay.
else you want? You're going to be at my event tomorrow night.
Yes, I will be there.
Okay, everybody, go to my Facebook page. This is going to be fun. I think this is going to be my best one ever. It's a grand opening for Serendipity Boutique East. This is my friend Lisa, whose show is next. I'm going to be co-hosting it with her. And it's a downtown street party, a Becky and Boca downtown street party. I'm welcoming Lisa to the east side of town. This is where I hang out. That's why
Yeah,
that's
and
why
she
I'm
is
around you
in.
all the time. She's going to be one of
She's
us
in,
now.
yeah.
Over here on the east side. She's had a very successful store out west, and she's going to have another one over there. But right now, we're concentrating on her new east store, and wait till you see it. It's so glamorous, and she's got so many amazing designer handbags and clothing and accessories. She's going to give everybody 30% off of the clothing tomorrow night. That's at my event. She's giving away a designer handbag and a few other things. She'll tell us about that on the next show. And Kiara's going to be there.
I will
with
be
some of
there,
your staff.
absolutely.
And are you gonna give out anything?
Yes, so
Okay.
we're going to have a little thing that we put together. So it's going to be 3 sessions, a massage, and a facial.
That's going to be in the raffle? Mm-hmm. Okay, fantastic. All right, everybody come on out and join us. Kiara from Figueroa, she's my new sponsor.
Katerina.
And Katerina. Okay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Becky.
You have been watching and listening to The Becky and Boca Show. Tune in every Thursday night at 6 p.m. to discover all the ways to spoil yourself and have a good time in beautiful Boca Raton. See you next week.
The opinions expressed on the preceding
Road, Boca Raton, or visit their website at consignmentboca.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome to Serendipity Style, where every week I'll show you some of the finest luxury handbags, fashions, shoes, and accessories from my designer consignment boutique, Serendipity, located in Glades Plaza at 2200 Glades Road in Boca Raton. So let's get on with the show. Hi, I'm here tonight with my best, dearest, most wonderful Becky, as we all know Becky.
I'm like the host that won't leave. I did my
But I
show
like
before
that.
this.
She's my co-host, and when we co-host together, you know it's a lot of fun. Why is it so dark in there?
Oh, no, it'll be fine.
Okay. We're looking at.
I think that's just the angle. Is we're looking at the screen.
Yeah.
We're
Anyway.
going to talk about your big event tomorrow night.
Oh,
I'm so
yes.
excited about it.
Yep.
I'm hosting an event for Lisa
Yay.
for Serendipity Consignment Boutique East that's opening up right in the heart of East Boca Raton, and that's my territory. I live in East Boca. I'm in East Boca all day long. I hardly ever leave. And Lisa's moving in right smack dab in the middle of East
And
Boca.
the parking is. I always talk about the parking.
Yeah,
Becky.
okay, we talked about that on my show when we were talking about this. Everybody thinks parking is a problem in downtown Boca Raton, but it's not if you know where to park. You can park in the decks in Meisner Park. There's plenty of parking in there. There's 4 decks, actually, in Meisner Park, and that's only a block away from Lisa's store. So that's one place to park. You can park in the street if you can find a spot. They've got a lot of street parking. And then you can go across Palmetto Park Road. There's a lot of street parking over there. And the building that Chops and Figuerella are in, which is a block and a half to the south of Lisa's store. I discovered this last week. You go in the back side of that building, and it's public parking deck. And you
That's
go
right. You mentioned that.
down and down and down, which I didn't even know there were basements in Florida.
Now,
but somehow that
where is it exactly? That's
you
what
know
I-
the building that Chops Lobster Bar is in,
Yes.
and Figuerella,
Okay.
which is exactly 2 blocks to the east of Federal Highway and a block south of Palmetto Park Road.
Okay.
Right back in there, big building. You come in the back side of that building where it says parking, and you go in there and you can park in any of the white spots. The other color spots are for the residents. Those are the
Okay.
higher up ones. But you go down in there, and
how
there's
how many
parking.
spots
There's
would you
hundreds
say?
of spots in there.
Hundreds of
Yeah.
white spots.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
there's no excuse
So
now.
yeah, so
no
so you've got the
excuses, that's all
Meisner
I'm
Park
hearing.
decks. Those are probably the easiest because they're the closest to you.
Right.
And there's 4 decks in there, and there's always spots in those decks if you go up high enough. Somebody have to go in one and go out and go in the other, but
You
you'll
know
find
what-
parking
You know what
there.
I think? People don't really understand that. You're here. This is your territory. But once again, the east don't go west and the west
Right.
don't go east. So the west doesn't really know
Right.
about the east.
They don't know where to
And
park.
all I hear about is parking.
Parking.
That's all
Yeah.
people talk about is parking.
I know.
And,
well, if I were you, I would Uber tomorrow night. That's what I'm going to do.
Uber. That's what a lot of people
Yeah,
are doing, actually.
because I mean, I can get to my house anywhere in East Boca Raton for $4.88.
That's good. I might even Uber. I might
I'm going to
even
put
Uber
the
and say
app
the
on
whole-
your phone. You don't know how to
Please
use
do.
it yet.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know anything.
Oh, it's wonderful. Then you don't have to bother with a car.
Tonight we're putting the app on.
Yeah, you don't have to look for a spot and
Yeah.
they drop you off. Have a little wine. Don't have to worry about driving home. Uber's wonderful.
Now, Becky, tell us what's going on tomorrow night.
Okay, tomorrow night we're at Lisa's store, which
Yay.
is 111 East Palmetto Park Road. I'm going to tell you exactly where that is. If you know where Kampai Restaurant is, which is that it's the Asian restaurant right on the corner of Palmetto Park Road and Federal Highway, she is 1 block east of that. And you won't be able to miss this because we're going to have a DJ out there on the side. We
Yeah.
have the whole sidewalk because
Which
my
is
girlfriend
great.
owns the building and she's letting us spread out in front. So there's going to be a DJ out there. We're going to have cocktail tables and bar stools. We're going to have lighting. We're going to have colored
Color
lights.
lighting.
And so most of the party will be outside, and then you can go inside and see Lisa's store.
Yeah, and the store looks great. Really looks great.
Yes,
I've been
it's
working day and night.
luxury.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
All
really
white
great.
in there. And she has the most amazing selection of designer handbags, designer clothes, accessories, shoes.
I just got
jewelry.
in 4 gorgeous bags today, maybe 6.
Oh, what
Really
kind are
good.
they?
Chanel. I just looked because I was at the store all day, but Francine texted me Chanel's, and I think
Are
there's
those gonna be there
Bottega,
tomorrow night?
And one is already gone. Yeah, yes, everything's coming in tomorrow night. You know,
Okay.
everything that I think should be in there.
And you said that everybody's going to get 30% off if they buy
yes.
clothing during my
Tomorrow,
party.
tomorrow is 30% off on clothing.
Okay. And you're giving away a couple things in my raffle, right?
I have raffles. I have prizes. I have.
What are you putting in the raffle?
I'm not telling.
Okay.
How could I tell?
That means she doesn't know yet.
No, I do know. I know everything.
Are you-
I know.
are
There's
you giving
some
a
good
bag?
things. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I do know.
Everything
but I'm
she
not
puts in the
telling.
raffle is good.
There's going to be some good raffles.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
And
What
you're-
about all the other
Yeah,
raffles?
you're not the only person putting something in the raffle. Dr. Green has 2 gift certificates. One's worth $250, and one is worth, I think, $150. One is a glycolic peel. The other one is some kind of a treatment, I think, for skin. And then he also gave us a whole box that has all different green skin treatments.
Really?
Yeah, they're all nice.
Can I put my name
nice
in
things. I don't know. I don't think you and I can enter.
I'm going to enter as Davis Becky.
Yeah, right. No, I can't enter. I always have to watch these things go out the door.
I know.
But and then we have I have a new advertiser on my show. It's Ageless Body Sculpting Plus, and she is giving everybody. This isn't a raffle. Everybody that comes gets a gift certificate for a $200 treatment, and it's not like $200 toward a treatment. That's the price of the treatment. You get it for free.
That's terrific.
And I went to her place. She's down the road from you, further down on
What's
Palmetto
the
Park
name?
Road. It's called Ageless Body Sculpting Plus. If you go east on Palmetto Park Road, right down around before you get to Trattoria and the French restaurant on the
that
left
is
side.
right near me.
She's right in that area.
Can I
And,
have that? Can I get it for you?
Oh, I'm sure I can get you one.
Thank you, Becky.
And it's like
I'm gonna need
it's
it.
like a reclining bed. I looked at it. It's amazing. It looks like it's the technology she says they use for NASA. It's like
Really?
a reclining bed. You lay on that, and it's an electromagnetic field therapy treatment, and it takes care of everything from insomnia
Really?
to
Arthritis?
osteoporosis. I think it probably helps arthritis too. You'll talk to her tomorrow night.
I'm
She'll
talking
explain
to
the
her
whole thing.
tomorrow
But
night, yep.
everybody that shows up gets that
Fabulous.
for
That's a-
free to
that's
go
a
use
winner.
at her place some other time. And Figuerella is giving us some things. And we have 3 restaurants. You went around with me to the restaurants.
Yes.
I made Lisa go do some Becky and
Let me
Boca
tell
stuff
you,
yesterday.
Becky's right
I was
on
like,
with
Lisa,
that.
we're going to get some nice restaurants
Yeah.
to bring food to the party.
Yeah, we have
so,
plenty of food, plenty
Can
of
Pie,
wine.
which is right on the corner there.
Yep.
They're bringing some things over. And then the, what's the place right behind you? The new,
It's a noodle restaurant,
bar.
and I think it's
what's it called?
It's real.
I couldn't
Now
remember
that
the
I
last.
don't remember. I really don't. But it's by. I think is that part something like lemongrass? Is it?
It used to be Sushi Thai was
But
there
did
for a long time.
Lemongrass
I think they might own
Open
it.
up. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think lemongrass
and so
does own it.
it's a new bowl place. Where
Every time I pass there, it's packed.
yeah, everybody loves that
Yeah.
stuff.
So-
It's you go and you get the noodles and different meats and things in
And
it.
he's
But
only been there for a month, you know.
oh yeah, well that's
Yeah.
that kind of food is very popular. I have 2 young sons and they go crazy for that stuff. So he's going to bring some appetizers over for us to try. And the other restaurant is La Sorel.
Which is a
That's a
new
gem.
discovery. That's a real gem.
I picked up dinner there last
That
night.
is a real gem.
Yeah.
Becky and I went in there, and I had heard about it through a friend.
It's a little bit further north on Federal Highway. It's not in the Meisner Park area. But-
It's right past Jeffrey Street, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
up
a
there,
block past
north
Jeffrey Street.
of Yamato, on the right, on the
Yep.
east side of the road. We
But-
walked in there.
and our eyes,
whole
we went right. We were able to go back to the
pretty
kitchen.
place.
We couldn't believe what was coming out of that kitchen.
Oh, I was taking pictures of the food.
It was
And again,
all Italian.
It's
They're
another
all
Italian. What's this with Italians in Boca?
Yeah, but let me tell you
all
something.
Italian. Everybody in there
The
speaks
chef-
Italian. The chef doesn't speak any English,
Yep.
which means you're getting the authentic
Right.
food.
And boy, oh boy, the wonderful, a warm family too. Very
Oh,
friendly,
yeah,
very
there's
warm.
2 sisters and husbands, and
Yeah.
everybody's
And
related
you know what
in
I
there.
liked about it? It was very light and airy and
It was
open.
modern, yeah,
Yeah.
But they had the brick oven in the corner there, but it was a really nice tile.
Becky, what was that huge thing that we saw?
I don't know. We
have to find
figure out
out.
the food.
It
It
looked-
looked like some kind of dough that they had flipped over and made.
And it was like someone was taking pictures.
It
of
was huge.
Yeah, it
They-
must
they
be
have
stuffed
so many-
with something. Well, it has to be stuffed
Probably
with something.
cheese.
Whatever's in there, we're going to find out because I'd love to go there.
Well, they're going to bring appetizers
Yes.
to the event, so you get to try that, and that is a place worth trying because I picked up food last night. I had two salads. They were
Was it that yummy salad?
it was the one I saw in there, and I said I'm coming back
so
for
good.
it. Yeah. The grilled chicken Caesar was the one I had. That was delicious. And then I had chicken parmesan.
Right.
Oh, so good. So good.
I
Very
bet.
good.
I bet it was probably
Yeah.
the best you've ever had.
Yeah, and I would have never even known about that place,
Yeah.
and now everybody's gonna know about it because
Yeah.
we're talking about it, and we're gonna have them food from that place from La Sorel tomorrow night at the event. And what I always do with my events, even though it's Lisa's grand opening, I always bring all my Becky and Boca people along
Oh yeah,
because
she has a.
we wanna make it
She's
fun.
like the Pied Piper.
I know. Well,
She
we want to
really
make it
is.
fun, something for everyone,
Yeah.
so that people come. I'll tell you who's going to be there. The girls from Figuerella,
Yeah.
they're going to be there. They can explain their Italian workout system. Buffy Tucker,
Oh,
the sweet spot guru.
Buffy,
You remember Buffy? You
I-
got a treatment.
I
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait. I got a treat.
It's vaginal rejuvenation using
Yes.
radio frequency, and
And
Buffy
it
is
works.
doing this in Dr. Green's office
Yep.
on Hillsborough.
I said, pick me, pick me.
Oh yeah, she went in for the free
Pick me,
trial,
pick
and
me.
you liked it, right?
Yeah. No, it was. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
it didn't hurt.
No?
It did not hurt, not one single bit.
Okay.
It actually felt good.
Okay.
Okay, it was a nice treat. Becky's wondering. Okay,
I've had
what do you-
radio frequency before the face, and it's very pleasant.
This was more than pleasant.
Okay, more
Anyway,
than pleasant?
It was very pleasant, yes. I said, don't stop, please. Anyway, and the actual picture, the before and the after,
You took a picture of your
well, they took a picture.
hoo-hoo?
They took a picture of my Virginia.
Okay.
And
You saw
it was
marked
if I didn't
difference.
see it for myself, I would have said they touched it up. But this
Yeah.
for
So
real.
you did
Yeah,
see a change.
I saw a drastic change, a
Wow.
big change, Becky. It was very
Okay, so that-
and you go 3 times. Mm-hmm. That was my
you
first
space them
time.
apart.
A month, a
Okay.
month apart, and they even have it's $3,500, but that you can break that up and make $200 payments. Mm-hmm. They work with you.
And at the end, you have a totally rejuvenated vagina.
Yes,
They said it takes 20
let
years
me tell you
off, some
something.
people said.
Inside and out.
And out.
Most
and
of
that's
the
the
time.
only machine that does the
That's
outside.
right.
Yeah.
I know. And that's the part that I saw, as well as I did. There's definitely, it works.
change.
Let's put it that way.
So you can meet Buffy Tucker, and she will talk. She's not shy.
No.
You can ask
Like
her
me. Am I
anything.
shy?
Yeah. Just talked about your vaginal
You want to see
rejuvenation.
a picture?
So Buffy will be there,
Yeah.
and she's great. She's the sweet spot guru,
Yeah.
and she'll answer any questions you have about that. And then, then we're also going to have my guest on that was on tonight, my first guest, who has the Nirvana nerve stimulating device. Oh my gosh!
What is that?
You didn't see the show because
No.
you weren't on air yet. Okay, this has an earbud. I don't know where I put it.
Did he give
but-
you that?
Yeah. So, and he's going to
There
have
are
them there
benefits.
tomorrow night to sample, and we're going to give one away in the raffle.
So what is it?
Okay, he's a cardiac surgeon, at,
Right.
A heart surgeon, actually, at Boca Regional Hospital. Very well-educated, very brilliant guy. And he holds a lot of patents on devices that are used in the operating room all over the world.
Right.
Anybody that's had surgery might have had one of his devices used.
Wow.
So this is not some wacky thing that somebody came up with. This is real. It stimulates using by putting an earbud in your ear.
Right.
It stimulates the vagus nerve, which is down here in your throat, and
Right.
this is the only way to get to it without surgery. There are implantable devices he was explaining. Some people have them implanted in there, and it wraps around the nerve.
Okay.
But this, you just put an earbud in your ear, and it puts you into a euphoric state.
Really?
It relaxes you. It helps you sleep at night if you have insomnia. And he's going to be, if you want to try this,
How much is
come to
that
the event.
device?
It's $299.
$299.
Yeah. And
All right, that's one for me.
pretty cool, isn't
Yeah.
it?
No, that's amazing.
So the
That's-
heart
that's
surgeon that
amazing.
invented this is going to be at your opening.
Wow. Oh, it's
And,
hooked up to something. It's just
Yeah,
a,
I have it
it looks
connected.
like
I have,
it's
here's
a-
the
Okay.
okay.
This is
there's
very cool, Becky. It's like a little box.
there's one earbud that goes, the blue one goes in your left ear.
Right.
And then if you want music, it hooks up to your phone.
Really?
And you put this one in your right ear. So you can listen to music, and it synchronizes the music
I
to
love this.
to the vibration. It's incredible. You got it. I mean,
Is he
Come to the
selling?
event
Is he
this week.
selling these tomorrow?
I think he might be giving one away and just letting people sample them, and you can buy them from his website.
All right.
So,
Oh, that's great. I'm going on his website. No,
Yeah.
really, this is
That's
very,
pretty
this
cool.
This is very cool.
yeah.
Very
So
cool.
he's going to be there. So we got, now that's not all I got in my lineup.
Becky,
We have,
when Becky's involved, it's
I
like
want
magic.
it to be fun because I always think, why would I go to that party? And so I wanted something for everyone.
Yep.
So I have my designer, Shai Figaro. Remember him?
Yes, I certainly
He's
do.
coming, and he has a really cool tank top that he's putting in the raffle, and he gave me one, and it's black and it's slinky, and it says Shy across the front, and
Which you are not shy, but anyway.
no, it's a cool thing. So
Yeah.
he's putting that in.
And the
He's
jacket he gave you
fun,
is very
yes,
cool.
and he's a
Very,
fun
very-
guy. So you're going to meet him. And then my plastic surgeon, Dr. Arthur Handel, will be there, the one that did my face.
Yes.
If you have any questions for him, you want a little mini consult, you can go right up to him and say,
Yeah.
what do I need?
Yeah. He's great. He
yeah,
is
He'll
great.
tell you. So that's fun. You know, if you've been putting off talking to a doctor, you don't want any commitment, you just want an opinion,
Yeah.
he's going to be there. Then I have Dr. Dean Dorfman. Do you remember him?
I do. He likes my feet.
The podiatrist, yes.
He's my foot
he's your
he's my-
podiatrist.
yeah.
That's how I found him. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's right.
And I brought him on my show a couple weeks ago to
Really
talk
nice.
about how we can
Really
wear
nice man.
heels, because we're not going to stop wearing heels, and how we can take care of our feet
And
even
he's
in
good.
heels.
and
He's
he
got a
will-
lot of good pointers. So if you have any foot issues, you can come and talk to him. He'll be there. He'll give you a consult. Then
This is
another treat I added yesterday.
I know.
Anybody that comes can get a free Reflexol foot massage right there. We're going to have a couch right out there on the sidewalk, and you can get a reflexology foot massage. And if you've never had one, that is so relaxing. Gosh, imagine
wonderful.
putting this in your ear and getting a foot massage.
Try it. We'll try
gosh.
it. Yeah.
So free foot massages by Reflexol Spa. And then I'm going to have Dr. Alan Baum in there. He is the hair expert. So if you have any questions, if you think your hair is thinning or you want to talk to him about any hair issues, he's there.
This is
he's
Becky's
great.
trail of...
I'm like a snowball rolling down the hill. I pick people up and then they all just kind of come.
I love it.
And then Nina Pressman, she's the one that I was telling you about that is giving away the $200 treatments.
That's
she's going to be
wonderful.
there. And Dr. David Lippman, the one that can put you in a cryo chamber. We're trying to get the cryo chamber there, but I don't know. We had trouble. It's a big trailer, so we're working on it.
You didn't speak to?
I did. He's going to be at the event. He was going to try to get some space.
No, but remember, was he able to?
I don't know yet. I haven't talked to him today.
That's another.
If he can bring the trailer there, we'll have the cryo unit out behind Lisa's store. If you want to go to 200 degrees below zero.
I don't know. That's interesting.
Okay, how about 3 things? We put the Nirvana in, we go to 200 degrees below zero, and we get a foot massage.
That's it.
We'll be like,
that's a triple pleasure.
So we have all sorts of ways for, and the,
wait, the sweet spot.
So sweet spot guru?
Yeah, the sweet spot
Buffy.
at the same time. The foot,
So lots of things. We like to spoil ourselves in Boca Raton, and this is going to be all about
and I
that.
see out east, it's very...
Yes.
It's
you like East Boca now, right? After spending some time around here?
Boca. I love it. It's
That's
wonderful.
my stomping grounds.
It's just, it feels like I'm in
I don't leave
I'm
like
in
an
a city.
8-block radius.
And last night, I have to tell you, I was working late, getting ready for everything, and I hear music and laughing, and
there's
I'm
so
wondering,
much
where's it
going
coming from? The hotel.
Oh,
The hotel.
in the bar?
Must be. What else?
They have a bar on the first floor there, and Louis Bossi's opening up Sunday. I don't know if I told you
Sunday?
that. Sunday. Yes.
Okay.
Louis Bossi is right across from her.
I can see
and
they're
then
getting-
wrap
they're-
around the whole side of the building. It's going to be indoor, outdoor place. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's going to be a real hangout for people.
Becky, your eyes look great.
Oh, thank you.
Your eyes look great.
Oh, the new eyelashes. I didn't tell you about this.
Beautiful. Are those-
Lisa and Ivy named an eyelash after me. This is the Becky lash.
The Becky lash. Now tell me what it is.
So you can go in there. It's new silk eyelashes that they have
Silk.
at Ivy Lee's Lux.
It used to be mink,
Beauty
now
Lounge.
it's silk?
They have mink also.
Yeah, but this is silk.
Yeah, this is silk, something
What
different.
does it feel like? And
They're very light, but as you can see, they're very thick.
Yeah, they're
Very
beautiful.
nice. And you
That's
can wear
how
these over and over and over again. You can wear these up to
the
10 or
same
20
with the
times, I
mink
think.
too, right? Am I
Yeah, the
correct?
mink you can
Yeah.
wear even longer.
I have never put my eyelashes on.
You don't wear false eyelashes?
No, these are my own.
Oh, you have good eyelashes.
Yeah, well-
but you got to try the Becky lash. Yes. I have an eyelash
I
now.
would love to try the Becky lash. Yes, maybe I'll wear those Becky lashes.
You can buy these at Ivy
Becky lash.
Lee's, and they're $26, I believe.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Are they bringing Becky? Are they coming tomorrow night?
They're coming. Ivy will be there. In fact, she has a limited quantity of gift certificates. So find Ivy when you get there. She is going to give these out for 50% off of a makeup. And if you've never had your makeup done at Ivy Lee's, that's an experience.
I think I might go there tomorrow.
Yeah. You've been there.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's also very relaxing.
Oh, it's a
and-
beautiful place.
Yeah, it is. You
I
can
was in there
sit,
today. I did a live
have a glass
feed
of
and
wine.
very, very
Yeah.
nice. Janet was in there. She's going to be at your event too.
Oh, good.
Janet Mistress Hair. I told her to wear one of her ponytails
that
because
Janet.
she was putting a ponytail on someone tonight or this afternoon.
Right.
And it's not your real hair. but
Right.
It looks like it. I believe it's human hair. And for summertime, these things are great. You just pull your hair
Oh,
up
I
and attach
love
it here,
that.
and then you have a big, long, flowing, thick ponytail, and it's such a cool look. So find Janet, and
Did you
she
try?
can.
Have you ever tried the? Oh, have you ever tried the? Hello?
She hasn't put one on me yet, but she will.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
And I'm going to get one for summertime because
Yeah.
those are great. So she'll be there. So look for Janet in the ponytail.
Okay, Janet
Now,
in the
Janet, you got to
ponytail.
wear a ponytail whether you're
Yeah,
planning
Janet,
on it or
I hope
not.
you're watching this.
So Janet will be there. And gosh, I think that about covers. Oh, Kira Weaver from the Glam Hall of
Kira.
Fame. You can
Yeah, we don't
talk
wanna
about
forget.
her. She's one of
Kira-
yours. Okay.
Okay, Kira has been here a couple of times. She's been a
As a
guest
guest.
of mine,
Mhm.
and she is a wonderful woman. And remember, I'm doing an event with her about, and we're going to find a lucky lady who would love to have a wonderful, relaxing, who needs a little guidance or a little help or a little love, a little just. So she's going.
You do a makeover?
We're going to do a makeover. It's going to
Oh, how fun.
A whole makeover, hair, makeup, We're going to take her by limousine or a car or whoever.
Or
wonderful an Uber. Well, we can even get. Maybe I'll do an Uber.
You can
I'll
get
do an
Uber XL. If you want a nicer one, you just
Really?
you pay a little bit more and you put that on your phone.
Wonderful.
Get a fancy
and
schmancy
actually,
one.
She's going to have foot massage, a massage. It's going to be a whole wonderful thing because she deserves it.
Yeah.
And we're going to do this every month.
Okay.
I'm not sure what.
How do you select the person?
It's by nomination.
Oh.
Yeah. So of course
Okay.
you go on to Facebook and you nominate someone that you feel that
Deserves
would,
it.
Yeah. And there are quite a
Oh,
few
wow,
people out
that's
there
nice.
that deserve it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah. She's also going to be there.
So Kiara will be there.
Yeah. And
Wow.
I have a feeling that's not all.
Spotlight
but
Magazine.
There you go.
Dylan
I knew
and Kurt will
Dylan.
be there.
I love Dylan.
Yeah. Oh, they're fun.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
He's terrific.
And Kurt, his partner, they're going to be there.
Yeah.
And
Two cute young guys.
yeah, and they're
wonderful.
sharp, let me tell ya.
I know how sharp they are.
if any of you girls are in your 20s, I think they're in their late 20s.
Yes.
Good looking guys.
Very good looking.
Successful.
Yep,
might
and
wanna
very
come out for that.
go-getters. Two go-getters.
Maybe if you're in your 30s, you might even want to.
Maybe 40s.
Yeah,
You know
I don't know
what?
about that.
Yeah, maybe.
So they will be there. And Rosenberg Diamonds, they're going to have some people there.
Yeah,
And
maybe I'll get to wear some diamonds.
yeah, maybe.
It's my event.
I don't know if he's bringing
mean,
diamonds or not tomorrow night.
Well-
I left him a message. David, are you out there?
David, if you are, I'd love to wear some diamonds tomorrow.
And that fits really well with your store because
Yeah.
you've got all the luxury handbags. So,
And there's security there.
yes,
I have
yes.
my own security.
We
so
got a cop, right?
Yep.
I think it's a woman.
It's a woman.
Yeah, because we all do women stuff. Yeah.
a woman cop.
So we're just going to have fun. And that's in case it gets really crazy because I'm expecting a lot of people.
I'm getting like nervous.
No. Don't worry.
It's nervous in a happy way. It's nervous in a
We
good
have
way.
that whole sidewalk
I
area.
know. It's
We
fabulous.
got a lot of space out
Yeah.
there if we need it.
Yep.
Because we can go all the way down around the corner and wrap around if we want to. I secured
You know
that
what?
with the landlord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah, Becky had to really twist her arm for that one.
Yeah.
She loved the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
because
wonderful.
we're bringing people down there.
Oh, I'm
and it's,
so excited.
Yeah.
It's from 6 to 9
6 to
plus, or
yeah, I might be there
don't
longer
come
than that.
before 6, but you can stay later.
Yeah,
than
you can
9.
stay later.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you got plenty of wine, right?
I hope so.
Yeah. I think you overstocked.
What's plenty?
That's good. What's plenty? How much do we need?
We have plenty. If anyone knows what plenty is, call us.
Yeah, let us know how much
Please
wine
let
we
us
need.
know right away. What's our telephone number here? You can call the store.
Where is it?
No, 5
usually
You
there.
know what they don't want us to have?
They don't want anyone to call in.
561. Call me at
Call Lisa.
338-0656. Call the store. Leave a message.
All right, give it again.
561-338-0656. And you can tell me what you think plenty of wine
That's
is.
if you know how much wine Lisa should have there.
Yeah, you
What if
never,
just get a whole bunch of extra? It's not like we're not going to drink
I
it eventually.
have a lot. but
Okay.
You can never have enough.
So we're not going to run out. And there is a little bar right down, 2 doors down if
we
anybody
run out,
wants.
then we'll just
Yeah.
run over there and get some more.
Okay, so we're not going to run out of alcohol. We're not going to run out of food, and we've got so many good giveaways. I give really good giveaways. I don't let if someone offers me something like I'm going to give you a 50% off coupon to put in the raffle, or I'm going to give you buy this
You
get
say,
that.
no,
no,
thank
you
you.
don't go in the
Yeah.
raffle.
No,
it's
and I know
yeah,
how you
It's
are.
got to be something good that
Yep.
you get. It's yours.
Yes.
It's not a because that's what a raffle prize is.
That's why I'm not telling you what my raffles are.
Can I guess?
Yes, you can guess.
Let me see. I think you said something about a strap that goes on a.
Maybe I'll tell you
Okay,
more.
okay.
Yeah, there
Very
is, no,
cool
you know
thing.
what? There is a strap. It's
Yeah.
a great. I can tell you what it is
Okay.
because Becky was.
Yeah,
it's-
I already blew it. So tell
No,
us
it's
what
a-
it is.
it's a- you know, the
because I
guitar-
learned about it today.
It's RD Rock makes those gorgeous hand. You love the handbags. They're the Python. Remember you
Oh,
put the
yeah,
bracelet
yeah,
on the
yeah.
cuff.
Oh,
One of those
yes.
gorgeous
Are you
cuffs.
giving away one of those?
Yep.
Okay.
A cuff.
See, I'm getting her to tell us
See,
exactly.
right now a cuff.
It's
and
a
then
python cuff.
It's a python
wide
cuff with a beautiful.
crystal.
Well, actually, it almost looks like there are crystals around it, but for the stone.
The stone. Okay, so there's a stone in the middle
Yeah.
with crystal around it.
Right.
And there's even crystal on the back
Yes,
side of the cuff because
yes.
I
And
wore
it
one on
fits-
this show.
It's very comfortable and it fits everyone. It fits beautifully.
It's not one of those that slides around.
No,
on
it's
your
wonderful,
arm.
and it doesn't slide
And what
around,
are
it
those
doesn't move.
worth? Like, what do they retail for?
I believe those are close to $300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it.
Yeah,
I think there was a
like
price tag on the one I
$250 or
borrowed.
$290,
yeah.
something
I think
like that.
It was like $298.
Yeah.
And you're giving one away.
I'm giving one away
Good stuff.
with, she was more than happy to
Yeah.
do that. And then the guitar strap, her guitar strap.
And now that I was a little bit confused about that, but that's something you put on a handbag, right?
Yes. Becky, I wish I had one. And she has, I picked a beautiful one out. And actually, in the department stores, they're selling them. I forget who's making, but they're all making them. But there's one that just came out. It's not so much the long guitar strap one. It's one that you can also wear, and they're wearing it as a shoulder bag. And there's $800.
Oh my goodness!
Not the one that I had. And this one's beautiful. I have
Get it free if you want it in the raffle.
very, very pretty. And then I have some gift certificates.
I got to add this up. We have over $10,000 worth of stuff. Probably 20.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, and you always have a good chance of winning.
Yeah, and then I'll have a bag. Probably a Birkin or a Kelly. What should I have? Birkin, Kelly, or Chanel?
You're going to give away a Birkin?
No. But if you were to get one, what would you
Those are
prefer?
worth 20 grand, even consigned.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe it's a Chanel, which is also nice.
Oh, you
Well, I
never
don't know.
know.
It'll be a designer bag.
It'll be something.
She probably hasn't picked it yet. That's why she's
That's exactly right.
hemming and hawing. But she always gives away
right.
a nice bag.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So-
we're going to have it's going to be amazing. Thank you, Becky.
Oh,
I want to thank you.
I enjoy it. I like having a nice
from-
venue.
Yeah.
I like having a nice
thank
venue.
you. Thank you for everything.
Oh, I want your
really.
party to be very successful
Yeah,
because you've got a
thank
great
you.
store there, and you're coming over to my part of town. So
Yeah.
I'm welcoming you to East
You know what?
Boca.
That's exactly. And I am fully. I just love it.
I'm turning you into a total East Boca person because I got you going to Figuerella and you go to the makeup lounge.
Now you have to look.
Now you're going to all my restaurants.
Now you have to look for an apartment for me to rent.
So you can move over to this side of town.
I'm moving over. Yes, I want to keep my house and I want to move over.
It's not. I've lived in East Boca for 25 years.
Everyone tomorrow. We'll see you
Okay,
all
this
tomorrow.
is at 111 East Palmetto Park Road, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m.
Don't
There's no
be
cover
late.
or anything. Everything's free.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good evening. Thank you for watching Serendipity Style. I hope you saw something you liked tonight. Come and see me at Serendipity Boutique in Glades Plaza, 2200 Glades Road, Boca Raton, or call me at 561-338-0656. See you soon.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program